In today's vlog, we're gonna show you how to make homemade gingerbread houses.
This year we decided to make gingerbread houses from scratch. I don't think I realized how big of a project that was when we talked about making them. Overall, it was pretty fun. It just took several days to get it all together. One of the reasons I decided we should make these gingerbread houses from scratch is because I'm really trying to take time and slow down and enjoy the process of doing things with my family. That might sound a little silly, but when our kids were really little, it seemed like they needed help with every little thing, and things like gingerbread houses just became kind of a messy chore. And then as they got older, it was in my mind like, oh good, they can do them themselves. And now all of a sudden, I'm thinking, oh, I don't want to miss out on making gingerbread houses with my kids. So we decided to make them from scratch, and it took several days. So the first day we made the dough, and it was a double batch of gingerbread dough in order to make 4 houses. The second day we cut out templates, and then we cut out the dough, rolled it out and cut it out. That was probably the most fun part, besides the decorating. That was fun too. And then the last day we made the royal icing, and we also decorated the gingerbread houses. Before we show you all the fun we had making gingerbread houses together, Chris is gonna show you all of our Christmas lights outside.
Last week we showed you some of our inside Christmas decorations. This week we're gonna show you our outside decorations, and I'm gonna take you up on our roof to put up some of our lights on our second story, and let's get going. So this is the shelf in our garage that has all of our Christmas decorations on it. We have a lot. And this is the box that has all of our outdoor lights in it. And we love, maybe I love to use all the those old school ceramic C7, C9 light bulbs for some of the lighting around the outside of our house. I think it just goes back to like that nostalgic feeling I have as a kid, because we put those kind of colored lights around our house, and I know they're incandescent, they use a little more power. We have LED lights around most of our house with little icicle lights that you'll see later in the vlog when we show you what it looks like all lit up at night. There's something about those incandescent lights, the colored ones, that just remind me of my childhood, that just scream Christmas. I just love the glow and the warm light they give off. And I'm not a big fan of colored LED lights. They just don't look like Christmas to me. Everyone has their own opinion of that. That's just where I land. So let's get these lights and our other LED icicle lights up on the second story of our roof. So I'm now up on our roof on our second story, and really what I'm going to be doing is running our icicle LED Christmas lights along the top roof line of our house. I already ran an extension cord that I connected to one of the outlets that's actually connected to a smart switch in our house. So all of our Christmas lights we can turn on with my phone, with my iPhone, and it just makes it so much easier. I could schedule it. I definitely recommend, if you can, do that yourself. It just makes it automatic. It's so good and so easy. And it's kind of fun when friends come over to say, hey Siri, turn on the holiday lights. And of course Siri just turned on. As I said that on my phone. This is probably the hardest part of putting our Christmas lights up, but I love it, you guys. I love putting up Christmas lights. I love decorating for Christmas. It's just something in me that loves it when Christmas comes around and I get to put up lights. It's a Friday and I'm off on Fridays, so I'm taking advantage of that. I'm having a quiet house. Honestly, Carrie always worries that something's gonna happen to me when I'm up here, so that's another reason I'm doing it while she's not home, because she always gets nervous when I'm up here, but I've never gotten hurt. Of course, I say that. This is probably the year it's gonna happen. Let's hope not. Let me show you what I do when I put the lights on the outside of our house, especially the second story. So you can see these are the lights right here. These are the clips that I use, and this is what they look like. They just clip onto the shingles or the gutter. They're super versatile and super easy to use. So I already put on a few clips and unspooled all the icicle wire right there, so it's easier to install once I get to it. Pretty much just clip it in like that. To make sure the icicle wires are hanging loose and draped over the front of the house. So how these clips work is they just hold on to the wire just like so. I'm not too afraid of heights, so that's helpful. If you're afraid of heights, probably not a good idea to do this. That's how I do it. Now I got to put a few more clips on. So that's what it looks like. I'm going to finish up the roof, and we'll show you later what it looks like with the house all lit up. It's going to be amazing. One year when I came up here to do this job of putting Christmas lights up on the second story roof line of our house, I told Carrie, hey, if I fall off, at least I'll hit the first story roof first before I hit the ground. I don't know if that really helped, but this is what I was imagining. This is where I am. Top roof line of our house, highest point on the house. Actually, the highest point is right there, but I'm almost the highest point of my house. But if I were to roll down and something were to happen and I fell, I would hit that roof line, which is 1 story below, and then I would probably roll onto the nice soft grass. I really don't understand what Carrie's nervous about. I think that would be fine. I don't think I would get hurt at all. At least that's what I tell myself. So it's been a couple of weeks since I shot the last video of me up on the roof putting our lights up on the house. So let's go walk around the house a little bit, show you what we got, and then we're gonna show you what it looks like at night. It's gonna be awesome. I can't wait for you guys to see this. Went a little crazy this year. So we're gonna start right here at the front of our house. We have a wreath with some lights and ornaments on it. It looks really cool. And then we got some trees here that light up at night as well. I put a strand of colored lights, some of the old school incandescent C7 lights that I love so much. And I even put some ornaments along the roof, along with all the icicle lights that we use. Come around here again, more ornaments, and even along our flower bed, I put some more of those lights that look awesome at night. Lights up the pathway here in our breezeway. And speaking of our breezeway, I put even more of those colored C7 light bulbs all around here. And the outlet's actually controlled by my phone, so we can set the timer for it. We can turn it on and off with Siri. It's super cool, super easy to operate. And then even as you come out of the breezeway, you start here. I got some more of those ornaments along with the LED lights, and then I got this idea from Justin Zachman from R0, and I went to a Hobby Lobby, grabbed a few wreaths, put a red bow on it, hung them on our front light posts, and it just looks super cool. It gives it a little bit of color during the daytime. And then up there, that's the roof line that I was up on, that you saw me up on the rooftop with just a few moments ago. And then I put our color lights around that window, and here are more of those C9 color light bulbs that light up the pathway going to the front door. And this right here, got a little spotlight that you can see here, and it goes to our nativity scene. This thing gets a little crazy when it's windy, and actually it uses stakes to hold it down when the wind comes, and it's really nice. And I love these. I think I got these at Home Depot. But these right here, anytime you join a cable outside and it's gonna be wet, and it's been really rainy here lately, this thing keeps the spot where the 2 extension cords plug together dry. And so I have a couple of those. Those things are so helpful, and I don't have to worry about any water getting in those plugs to short anything out. We can't wait to show you all of our lights later tonight when it's all lit up.
We're ready to assemble our gingerbread houses. You guys excited?
Yes. Yes.
So this is, I guess, a trick that I learned from the cookie decorating class that Alyssa and I have taken several times. Basically, we made the royal frosting and we put it in some saran wrap. We bought these disposable piping bags, and what we're gonna do is put it in here, cut off the end.
Don't waste the precious frosting.
Well, I have lots of it. Easily and without making a big mess. Use these piping bags for our frosting. I have a bunch of different kinds of frosting decorating contraptions that I bought over the years, and they're always really hard to clean. So I love this idea of we all get our own piping bags, we all have our own frosting. So we're ready to start making our gingerbread houses. So here's another trick. We have been using a thick opening on the frosting to put the gingerbread houses together. And now I need a thinner tip so I can draw in doors and things like that. So we can put it in a new bag and cut open just a tiny tip instead, so that it's a finer opening and less will come out at one time.
Cool.
Yeah, wanna see what they're doing?
Sure. This is putting her roof on. Lindsay's letting her house dry a little bit.
I used, I think it's sprinkles, but if it needs to lean against something for the time being, then you can use like a little jar that'll hold it up.
Or a glass of milk.
Well, for that side, yeah. Kind of a bit hungry.
You can also use these clips like Alyssa has on hers. Show your frosting bag. Show your frosting bag to keep the frosting closed. If you don't have too much frosting, you can tie the top of the bag, but ours pretty much have too much frosting. So it's a thinner tip now. It will come out more like that.
Nice.
So if you've ever watched our videos before, you probably know that I'm a really big fan of Hamilton, and I made my custom Hamilton cookie.
That's a Hamilton?
Well, yeah, I'm gonna draw a stick figure on it later.
Good idea.
Oh, you're gonna draw a stick figure?
Yeah.
Cool.
I made a baby Yoda.
Oh, it's Grogu. Wow, Carrie's getting fancy. The Hamiltons.
Yep.
Aw, cute. Do you guys think so far doing gingerbread house kits are better or the homemade version?
Homemade is definitely more delicious. I haven't tried it yet, but.
Well, you can try any of those little cookies.
That's true. We have also a bunch of cutout shapes for decorations.
I'm gonna try this.
What do you think, Alyssa? Do you like the homemade version better or the kit version better?
Homemade.
Homemade? Why?
Because we get to actually like buy the candies and just do what we.
That's true. We get to get the candies we want instead of the ones that they give you.
Yeah.
You left the sprinkles in your house?
Sprinkles are inside.
That's kind of awesome.
It's so
Can you
weird.
take the roof off?
Yeah. Okay. It'll be like an unboxing when we eat it, and then we'll take it out.
Yeah.
After we eat it. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Let's do that.
That's it.
What's happened?
I think this was happening for the last 5 or 10 minutes and I had no clue. Until I looked down. I'm gonna go change. I'll be right back.
No! Stop it. You're grounded.
Get on the ground.
Yeah, get on the ground. What you got there, Lindsay?
The home of the Hamiltons is candy, gingerbread, and frosting. There you go.
Good job. Alyssa, you shrunk. Hi, Alyssa.
Hi.
Is this your house?
Yeah.
Are those Santa's reindeer and Santa's sleigh on the roof? Mm-hmm. Man, that has a lot of snow on the roof.
Yep. And also right here.
Mm-hmm. Super cute. Good job.
So I'm just gonna call mine the classic. It's classic gingerbread house you would see on a kit box, and that's just kind of what I had in my head. Surprisingly, mine did not fall apart as I was trying to make it, even though I did get a lot of frosting all over my lap as I was trying to get it on the house. So there was that. It was a lot of fun seeing everyone kind of do their own version of it. And how about yours? Let's show yours.
Mine is called Snowden, and it's a candy ginger
Snowy mess.
house. What do you mean it's a mess? It's not a mess.
Kinda is.
Does it look like a mess?
Kinda.
No, it doesn't. It looks very good. Do you think it's a mess? I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to the people who are watching the video.
Oh, okay.
It's not a mess. It is very organized chaos, like the rest of my life.
Organized chaos. I love it.
Ooh, maybe that should be its
Ooh.
name. Organized chaos. That's it. Not snowed-in. Organized chaos. I think it was fun. It was.
It was fun.
Yeah. I mean, you didn't do a lot of the work, but
That's true.
for you, it wasn't that much different than doing a cake. So I put everything out for you guys to do, but it was nice. We all got to have our own and do it our own ways.
I like this one a little bit better, but I'd understand if you don't want to do it again.
No, it's okay. I just need to know, I have enough time to do it over several days and be helped by certain people who will help me.
Stop.
The sun's about to go down, and I want to show you guys what our house looks like all lit up at night. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you the house right now, and then I'm going to turn off the camera and turn it right back on once the lights are on, and hopefully this will work out. But I really want you guys to see our house at night, all lit up. It looks great. So here we go. 3, 2, 1. Oh, I love it. What do you think, sweetie?
I love it. I love the lights on our house. They make me so happy. This year I even encouraged Chris to put them on before Thanksgiving, which I would never normally do, but I just love them. They just make me happy.
So you just watched us finish making the gingerbread houses, and we showed you the lights and what they look like at night. This has probably been like a 3-week process of me putting up the lights in the house. I'm hoping next year we can get the girls helping me out a little bit more. Going up on the roof, what do you think?
No.
Carrie loves it when I go on the roof.
You didn't tell me this time, so I didn't have time to be worried about it.
Well, I told you guys earlier. I kind of did it on purpose when she was gone so that she didn't worry
So
about
that
it.
if you fell, you just be laying there dying and no one would be there to help you?
Yep, yeah.
Good plan,
Yeah.
good
No,
plan.
I explained my logic of what would happen if I fell off the top of the roof. I would hit the lower roof first, before I hit the ground, so it wouldn't be that bad of an injury.
Okay.
Yeah.
When you were saying it was a 3-week process for you to put the lights up, it reminded me that it was a 3-day process for me to get the gingerbread house stuff ready. So 3 weeks is longer than 3 days.
Yep.
So that was a lot more work you did, but it felt like a lot of work getting that gingerbread house stuff ready, but it was fun.
Yeah.
And as I was just cleaning up before we came out to take this video, it made me think about how one of the reasons I don't like doing stuff like that is because I envision all the work of cleaning up. And it's not that I am so worried about the house being a mess, it's just that it is gonna have to get cleaned up and it's a lot of work.
Yep, that's why you have me.
Yeah, you helped. It was fun and I just need to not, as long as my day is relatively free, it's okay to do stuff like that.
The gingerbread house thing is a lot of fun when the girls were really small. I struggled a lot with wanting them, because we usually just did one. We did the kit, and with the kit, I wanted it to look good. And I would like kind of obsess over that. And after a few years, I'm like, okay, I just need to let this go. And this is all about the girls and they're gonna have fun with it. And I'll just be okay with whatever it looks like.
Yeah, I think that was last year that you let go of that.
You're probably right.
I'm just kidding, I don't know. Yeah, I do remember I would always be like, remember this is supposed to be fun.
Yeah.
But of course you could always remind me of that too, because I get to the point where I'm like, I just want to go start cleaning up, and so I try to rush through it, and I don't sit there and have as much fun, and that's what I was trying to do this year, was just enjoy doing it together. As we close out this video, we just have a few questions for you. Do you make gingerbread houses? Do you use a kit? Do you make it from scratch? Or do you have anything else that is really special that you make from scratch as a family that your family loves? So let us know in the comments.
Yeah, that'd be awesome to know, and we'd love to connect with you there. Make sure you hit subscribe and hit the notification bell so that you get notified every time we upload a new video. And we have one more video coming out in 2021. That's on Christmas Day. It's gonna be a short one, but we just wanna wish you guys a Merry Christmas. And so join us whenever you can. That'll be our last one of the year. The one after that is gonna be on January 1st, where we're gonna look back at 2021 and talk about the things goals we set and things we're excited about this past year, and what we're looking forward to for 2022, including upcoming travel plans we have for this next year. So we can't wait to share that with you, and we can't wait to see you in a few days on Christmas Day. So thanks for watching and have a great week. We'll see you real soon.
Bye.
Bye.